Welcome back, Minneapolis sports fans, to the guys' game against Southeast of Saline. Our boys from Minneapolis are 5-2 overall, 2-1 in the league. It's not been a good season for Southeast Saline so far. They're 0-5 and 0-2 in the league. They've lost to Beloit and Sacred Heart. Their Sacred Heart loss was by 18, and about what Minneapolis lost to them by also, I think. Southeast is being outscored by 19.5 points a game, giving up 64, scoring 44.5 themselves. Minneapolis is a +7, giving up 48.1, scoring 55.1. Minneapolis won their last game, beating Republic County 67-53. Southeast lost to Sacred Heart by 18 before Christmas. This is the 95th game in the series, dating back to 1969, back when Mike and I were in school. Minneapolis leads the series 52-42 at Southeast. Southeast has a narrow lead of 25-21. Southeast has won the last two games, both here at Southeast Saline, by an average of 2 points. The last one being in sub-state quarterfinals last year. Kept Minneapolis from going home and playing in their home gym for sub-state. So I would expect a close game tonight. I don't know what we will see from the Trojans exactly.
Well, we're missing 14 points and 7 rebounds. A game with Spencer Davidson on the bench, so
yes,
it's going to be maybe a little bit of a struggle.
Spencer will be without Spencer till early February, probably, the way things sound.
You get it to working?
I'm working on it. I don't have much faith in it. I've done a reboot.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's matchup between the Minneapolis Lions and the Trojans of Southeast of Saline.
I'm going to agree with you.
Stand for the singing of our national anthem. Singing tonight is Southeast of Saline Jr., Jalen Hamill.
I'm going to agree with you, Dale. I think it's going to be a pretty close game.
Mm-hmm.
Always good to hear it sang and in person. Live from southeast of Saline for Minneapolis, Caden Griffin will get the start. For southeast, number 5, Jackson Gebhardt. For Minneapolis, number 3, Jonah Usherman. And for southeast, number 10, Brian Banks. For Minneapolis. Out front, Trent Meckel. For southeast, number 21, Braden McKnight. For Minneapolis, number 23, Devin White. And for southeast, they're out of sequence here, and there's Caden McCulloch. And for southeast, Eli Harris and Nick Montgomery.
Minneapolis Lions are coached by Jar Darrell, Josh Lott, and Brad Kaiser. Southeast of Saline Trojans are coached by Bryce Black.
But they did get them all announced. I think Minneapolis still has enough firepower to get this thing in the victory column here tonight. The only problem is this is not an easy gym to play in, and it's not a shooter's gym. We've had very good shooting teams come in here, Dale, and have a struggle with shooting the ball from the outside. Thank you. Jonah Osherman will jump center for Minneapolis. Nick Montgomery for Southeast. That's a pretty even matchup right there, isn't it?
I believe it will be.
And we're underway. And we get the tip. McCulloch has it out on top. Entry pass to Oshman, now down low Griffin. Shot is blocked, gets his own rebound, shot up and good.
That was
Oshman.
that was,
Jonah with the stick back. Yeah. And we've got the first points on the scoreboard. Motion offense for Southeast. All the way in, shot no good. Osherman tips that ball out of there and claims a rebound for Minneapolis. Meckel back out front, McCulloch. Man-to-man defense by Southeast. Entry pass to Osherman. Turns and looks. White all alone. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Southeast. Montgomery, nice pass. And they missed the rebound, or the layup. Eli Harris had an easy layup, misses it. Minneapolis back into possession. Meckel out on top. Or without the services of Spencer Davidson.
shot
McCulloch
blocked.
was partially blocked.
Last
Looked
touch.
like it was fouled.
Last touch by Southeast.
It will be Minneapolis ball. McCulloch was fouled on the shot. We play it in to Griffin, now McCulloch.
Call for traveling as he stripped.
Tries to split the defenders and falls down, and traveling is a call. Montgomery playing the point for Southeast. And it's just temporary as he heads for the baseline. Nice defense there by White. Kept that ball away as the skip pass came across court to Montgomery. Nolan White, I called him Devin White. Montgomery guarded closely by Osherman. Shot is up and in.
It's Montgomery.
Griffin drives to the hoops, fouled in the process.
Fouls on Southeast of Saline. Montgomery, his first personal foul.
Montgomery whistled with a personal foul.
Hunter Allison and Derek Friel.
Friel and Allison into the contest. Not able to throw over the top on that inbound play as we have in the past. Southeast clogged it up. Allison. White has it. McCulloch looks at a three. Blocking foul. Good call. Bryant Banks.
I was hoping they weren't going to call McCulloch for that extended elbow.
And for the Trojans, Seth Eklund.
Seth Eklund into the contest for Southeast. We get it in. Friel out to McCulloch, and Coach Darrow calls out the play from the bench. Friel left wing. Got McCulloch down on the low block. Short post, and we throw it away. Two to two, Montgomery to play it in for Southeast. Out to McKnight, back to Montgomery. There's another foul on Montgomery. That's his second. Two quick fouls here by Montgomery. Lowered the shoulder.
Montgomery, his second personal foul. Team number 3 and for the Lions.
He'll set.
Cannon Griffin and Trent Beckle, and for Southeast of Saline,
This is like the whole game.
Bryant Banks.
Mackel back in. Off to White, right wing. Back to Meckel. Good defense by Southeast. That ball was kicked, no call. Now Friel gets the ball right back for Minneapolis. Good defense by Friel. Griffin. Dribble drive in there, and they're going to call a jump ball. Allison in there hustling for that rebound. Possession arrow favors Southeast, and they will get the ball. McKnight out on top, going to run the point while Montgomery sets. Good defense. Meckel. He gets all the way to the rim. It's White on the backside with the reach-in foul.
White, his first personal foul. And line for Southeast shooting to Eli Harris.
Harris to the free throw line for a two-shot foul. First throw up and no good. Back rim. Low scoring affair so far, 2-2. Harris, second throw on its way. It is good.
And for Southeast of Saline, Hunter Whitaker.
White plays the ball into Meckel. Man-to-man defense. Bryson looks a lot like his dad, doesn't he? Dribble drive on the baseline is shut down nicely. Now White all the way in. Layup, misses it, gets his own rebound, and he's fouled.
Fouls on Southeast of Saline. Banks makes his second personal foul.
Now Banks has 2 fouls.
In for the Lions, Caden McCulloch.
Osherman and McCulloch back in. White will get a breather. Banks with 2, Montgomery with 2. Osherman shots partially blocked. Griffin, reverse layup, good. 4-3, Minneapolis with a slim 1-point lead. Good hands by Minneapolis, tips the ball away, now Griffin. Hits the runner. Stepped through the defense and scooped it up and in. Caden Griffin. Quite a shot. Even better defense on the other end. Minneapolis playing well on the defensive end. It's man-to-man, but they do switch, and it's help defense. There's nothing easy. Osherman almost with a steal. McKnight gets it back. Now an open look from the baseline, no good. Friel has the rebound on the backside for Minneapolis. Now Griffin. Oh, he almost hit another reverse layup. This time he is fouled by McKnight. It'll be a 2-shot foul.
On Southeast of Saline, Braden McKnight, his first personal foul. At the line for the Lions, Caden Griffin.
Griffin, 2-shot. Foul, free throw, no good.
In for Minneapolis, Nolan White.
.209 left first quarter. Griffin's second throw is good.
In for Minneapolis, Hunter Allison.
Hunter Allison in. Griffin will get a breather. Southeast motion offense, almost a walk. Turnaround jump shot, no good.
Jackson
Boy, they out-rebound us down low, and the reach-in foul on Allison.
His first personal foul at the line for Southeast.
They're going to count that basket, too. Free throw, good as well. 3-point play. Southeast right back in this contest. Allison on the baseline out front. Meckel. He hits the runner.
Trent Meckel.
Nice soft shot. One-hand runner by Trent. Meckel get about closing down that lane. Almost a walk there as they almost carried the ball on his hip. Nice spin move by Gebhardt, and he's got another basket. Under a minute left. Osherman has his shot blocked by Harris. It's going to remain with Minneapolis. Coach Darrow says go for the ball. They almost got it. They thought it was going out of bounds, but it did not.
Steal.
Looked like he was on the baseline. Referee right there did not call him out of bounds, and Southeast turns us over on the inbounds play. McKnight, triple team there at the free throw line. There goes Gebhardt again. Shot no good. And White Clears the rebound for Minneapolis on the miss by Gebhardt. McCulloch, and he is fouled. They call that on the floor.
12.8 seconds left here in the first. Minneapolis leading 9-8.
Eklund whistled with his first personal foul. Friel to play it in, 12.8 seconds left, first quarter. Meckel out on top, gets it off to Friel, dribble drive in the paint. Shot was partially blocked, went out of bounds, and will play it in with 2.6 seconds left in first quarter. Out front it goes, McCulloch. Oh, nice left-hand scoop shot at the buzzer. It would have counted. Just rims off. That's the way the first quarter ends. Minneapolis leading 9-8 here at Southeast. Defensive struggle here as Minneapolis gets Montgomery and Banks in foul trouble in the first quarter. They had to set. Still a good ball game, 9-8. We'll be back after this 1 minute timeout. Now we have 5 on the floor. Meckel made it 6. He heads to the bench real quick. We play it in. Starting second quarter, we have the possession arrow. White. Friel on the right wing. Entry pass to Griffin is kicked out of bounds. Minneapolis to play it in. Free throw line extended. That's Friel. Play it in. McCulloch into Griffin. Tried to get it to Allison on the backside, and can't get it there. Montgomery back in the contest along with Banks, so they're playing with 2 personal fouls here in the second quarter.
And Allison's fouled.
That's McKnight.
Fouls on southeast of Saline. Brady McKnight, his second personal
That's
foul.
his second. So Montgomery,
17 foul.
McKnight, and Banks all have 2 personal fouls. Allison with a 1-and-1, I believe. Yes. Hits the front end of the 1-and-1. Free throws very important in any game. Short, front rim.
Timeout, Southeast, 30-second timeout.
Scores 10-8, 7:42 here to go in the half.
So far, kind of what we expected, Dale. We thought it was going to be a fairly close game. It's hard to play in this gym when the basket's right level with the balcony like that. It's just not a good shooting venue at all. McKnight with 2, Montgomery with 2, and Banks with 2 personal fouls for Southeast. They're going to have to play that way here the remainder of the first half. Gebhardt's been the big scorer for Southeast so far. Ball's tipped out front by Griffin. Montgomery looks at a 3. Banks with the ball, back to McKnight.
Oh my, they called Allison for a foul there?
Foul on Minneapolis, Hunter Allison, his second personal
Jeez.
He did. Allison picks up his second, looked like a jump ball.
Went
Where
for
I'm
the steal.
sitting. Evidently reached in, caught the arm. Meckel will head in as Allison picks up his second personal foul. McKnight looking for the ball. Minneapolis does such a good job switching. Help defense, man to man, but and reach in foul on White, I believe.
Foul in Minneapolis, Nolan White, his second personal foul. In for the Lions, Jonah Osherman and Trent Meckel. Also in for Minneapolis, Corey Nichols.
Nickel will come in for White. And Southeast play it in. Montgomery all the way to the basket. Almost had his third personal foul over the back. He didn't call it. He's lucky they didn't. 10-8 Minneapolis. Meckel, Nichols, Friel, Oshman, and long three-pointer rimming off. Montgomery comes out of there with rebound. All the way to the basket, shot up and good. His second bucket. We're all tied up at 10 apiece. Meckel looks at a three. Osherman down on the low block. Back out front it goes. Not a good pass by Trent, as Osherman had already vacated the spot.
Fortunately, tipped out of bounds.
Touch last by a Trojan. Minneapolis to play it in. Creel out front to Meckel.
Have an offensive foul.
Foul on Minneapolis.
Nichols.
Corey Nichols, his first personal foul, team foul number 5.
15th foul on Minneapolis. Montgomery hands it off. Motion offense. Seth Eklund is number 2. Looks at a three, now takes it, and it's good.
Seth Eklund,
That's why he's on the floor. He can shoot it. Nichols. Griffin all the way in, he goes. He's fouled. Almost was Montgomery's third. It's going to be whistled on Jackson Gebhardt. His first.
At the line for Minneapolis, shooting 2, Caden Griffin.
Griffin, a 2-shot foul here. First throw on its way, no good.
And for Minneapolis, Caden McCullough, for Southeast of Saline, Eli Harris.
Second throw on its way, it is good. Montgomery out on top. Eklund on the left wing looks at a three. We cover him up this time. Now Montgomery's open. Three-pointer on its way. No good. Eklund again from the outside. He's got another one. Griffin down low. Gets a bucket. Tough to handle down there, especially when Banks has 2 fouls and so does Montgomery. And McKnight's on the bench. There's a foul. Is that our 6th? Yeah, it's going to be 1 and 1. No, not a 1-and-1 yet. Not a good foul. Real. His first. We end up with it after that melee. And McCulloch is fouled. Number 14.
Southeast of Saline, Chandler Ingmeyer, his first personal foul, 9th team foul. At the line for Minneapolis, shooting 1-and-1.
That's Ingmeyer.
9th team foul on the Trojans. Will be in the double bonus, the next foul.
McCulloch, free throw, good. Second throw on his way, he got them both. 16-15 Trojans. Eklund out on top. Gets it off to England. Montgomery spin move all the way to the basket. Shot good.
Montgomery.
Got a nice spin move, got him all the way to the basket. Layup was good. Oshman, Griffin, three-pointer rimming off, and Oshman's over the back. Here's the call. Southeast is shooting free throws now, as now Minneapolis puts Southeast at the charity stripe. 1-and-1. Eli Harris. Free throw up and good.
And for Minneapolis, Hunter Allison.
Harris. Second throw on its way. It is good as well.
And for Southeast of Saline,
20-15 lead for the Trojans, their biggest lead of the night. Biggest lead for anybody.
Well, Flax had to play Montgomery and Banks.
He's been fortunate they haven't picked up foul number 3.
Montgomery dribbles it off the back of the foot of his teammate. Goes back to rescue it. McCulloch with a reach in.
Foul on Minneapolis. Kenny McCulloch, his first personal foul at the line for Southeast, shooting 1-and-1. Hunter Whitaker.
8th team foul on the Lions.
Another foul that probably could have done without. Hits the front end of the 1-and-1. Got them both.
5 straight points on free throws for the Trojans.
That's White Car.
Out on White.
Montgomery almost with the steal. Reach in foul on Eklund. McCulloch back to the free throw line.
Seth Eklund, his second personal foul, 10th team foul at the line for Minneapolis, shooting 2. Caden McCulloch.
McCulloch at the free throw line. Good.
And for the Lions, Jonah Osherman.
Osherman back in. Griffin gets a breather. 2:20 left. Free throw good. Got them both. First half. Montgomery with the ball out on top. Has his pocket pick. I wonder if he would have tripped Allison all the way in. Nice pass from McCulloch.
First point of the game, yep.
Beautiful pass. Yep, Creel with a foul. Not a good foul.
Derek Creel, his second personal foul at the line for Southeast, shooting 1-1. Thanks for coming. In for the Lions, Caden Griffin.
Montgomery will get a 1-1.
Bounces out.
Missed the front end of the 1-1. No harm on the foul then. Oh, goodness. Why don't we just go up and put it in? Shot from the outside, no good. And Meckel clears the board for Minneapolis. Gets it off to Griffin. Back to McCulloch. Three-pointer on its way. Good.
Boom.
Ties the score at 22 with 1:14 to go in the half.
Open look for Caden, and down the hatch it goes. Eklund looks at a three. He's got two of them already. Inland gets it off to Nick Montgomery. He took an extra stutter step to get his balance, and Ingmeyer turns it over.
In for Southeast of Saline, Jackson Gebhardt. Also in for the
I think we'll play for the final shot here. 55 seconds to go.
Yeah, they're going to get Montgomery out, so he doesn't pick up his third. Meckel to play it in to McCulloch. Nichols in the contest. He almost walked with it. Griffin, three-pointer, good.
Boom.
How about that?
Wow. 11 points.
Nice shot from the outside by Griffin. 28 to shoot. Minneapolis up 3 points here as the first half is winding down. Coach Flax wants to play, and he's got the timeout.
Southeast,
Full timeout. He looks just like his dad.
Well,
He could shoot the ball, couldn't he?
why not look like his dad? Yes, he could. He was quite the player in his day,
He could shoot the ball.
especially after Ryan Wheeler graduated.
25-22, full timeout. We'll take one too. Minneapolis leading here in the first half at Southeast.
See what Southeast is drawing up to get the final shot off of the half. See if they can tie the game.
Eklund, a pretty good three-point shooter in the contest. Coach Flax has a play drawn up. We'll see if somebody can get a three-point shot
Get
here.
something off here before the second half.
Not a very good look.
Good defense by the Lions in that last 14 seconds to keep them from having what they wanted. Minneapolis with a 3-point lead, 25-22. We'll be back with a little wrap-up here.
Welcome back to Southeast of Saline, Gypsum, Kansas. Halftime of the boys' game. Minneapolis leading Southeast 25-22. Southeast did have us down, 4 or 5 points there, Dale, towards the end of the second quarter.
It was down,
Minneapolis came right
it
back.
was 7. We were down 22-17 on 5 straight free throws on their part. And we came back and outscored them after that to get the lead, 25-22.
Scoring for Southeast, Nick Montgomery has 6. Jackson Gebhardt, who was scoring, carried him early when Montgomery had to go to the bench with 2 personal fouls, has 5. Eli Harris has 3. Seth Eklund with 2 big bombs from the outside has 6 points, and Whitecar has 2. For Minneapolis, Oshman has 2 points. Caden McCulloch has 7, and Caden Griffin has 11 big points here in the first half. Trent Meckel has 2. Hunter Allison has 3, and that's the scoring for Minneapolis, leading 25-22 at half.
Minneapolis outscored the Trojans 9-8 in the first quarter and up that just a little bit in the second quarter, 16-14. As I mentioned, we outscored them 9-0 there to close out the quarter. We have 9 rebounds compared to their 8. They have 7 turnovers compared to our 5. So pretty close there.
Yep.
For both squads. It's nice we've led at the end of both quarters. We've got to be watchful here. I wasn't at the quarterfinal game in Sub-State last year. From what I understand, we led pretty much all the way and then surrendered it in the final minutes. So Southeast will stay after us all the way through. We just have to make sure we're playing our hard, efficient ball all the way through the game.
Jeepers, that was a year ago.
Yeah, getting close to it. Let's talk about
just 10 games away.
League standings and sub-state standings here for Minneapolis and the rest of their area. In the girls' side in league, Russell coming in tonight was first with 3-0 record. Sacred Heart and Beloit were tied with 2-1. Southeast was 1-1 at 4th. Ellsworth and Minneapolis are tied for 5th with a 1-2 record. Republic County was last 0-3. The boys' side, Sacred Heart and Beloit are tied at 3-0. Minneapolis is 3rd with 2-1. Ellsworth and Russell is 1-2. Southeast Saline is 0-2, and Republic County 0-3. Sub-state standings right now, looking towards the end of the season. We have an undefeated team on the girls' side, an undefeated team on the boys' side. On the girls' side is Clay Center, 6-0. On the boys' side, it's Beloit at 6-0. Second place on the girls' side is Riley County at 4-1. Beloit girls are 4-2. The third, Minneapolis came in at 3-3. St. Mary's at 3-3. Council Grove's 3-4. Rock Creek is 2-4. And last in the standings is Concordia, a 1-5 record. Back to the Beloit side, St. Mary's 5-1. Riley County's 4-1. Minneapolis is 4-2. Council Grove's 4-3. Rock Creek is 3-3. Clay Center and Concordia are tied for the last spot with 1-5 records. So both the boys and the girls for Minneapolis are about mid-range on where we stand for sub-state right now.
The Lady Tigers for Clay Center is always up there, it feels like.
Well, you know, they have been the last few years. They just have a phenomenal team. They weren't all that hot for a while, but
they've always controlled the Northeast, their league.
This last 3-4 years, they've been pretty hot, and I don't think they're going away anytime soon.
I believe they snagged one of K-State's greats, Nicole Oldie.
Well,
that's one of their coaches.
Yeah, but she's no longer there.
But she's not coach.
Her husband, from what I understand, her husband took a
bigger job
at
somewhere.
Bethel or something. I can't
Really?
remember, so she's moved away. Yeah, she helped him out very, very well for a while. And
When I lived in
St. Mary's boys are coached by a former K-State player, Will Spradlin.
Yes.
That's what I was told by one of our radio compatriots
Yep.
about a week ago.
Great player, great coach. He was a three-point shooter.
He was just an all-around good basketball player.
Gave it to him, he'd shoot it, he'd make it every time.
Yep.
Feels like. I believe one of his seasons, like his sophomore season at K-State wasn't so hot, and he made up for all the rest of them.
He was tough and gritty.
Yes.
Overall. Well, we'll take a little break and be back for second half action.
Where would that have been?
All right, welcome back for third quarter action. The Trojans will inbound the ball here with possession arrow. Get things rolling. Trailing Minneapolis 25-22.
Montgomery runs the point.
Quick foul.
And there's a reach-in foul on Jonah Osherman, his second. They'll play it in. Free throw line extended. Montgomery will play it in. It's an end to Banks, back to Montgomery. McKnight walks for the ball. They turn it over, and Minneapolis with their first possession here in the second half. White on the left wing. Entry pass to McCulloch. Spins and shoots, trying to draw the foul on Montgomery. It'd be nice to get his third, but no luck. Outside shot on its way, way off the mark. Banks. Not even close.
Puts it up.
McCulloch with a layup, and it is off the mark. McKnight has it now for Southeast. Banks all the way in, shot no good. McCulloch with the rebound. No look pass.
Wow.
Griffin. How about that pass?
Both Cadens.
And the layup is good. McKnight out on top, guarded by Griffin. Now Montgomery has it. Carried the ball, no call there. McKnight.
Nope.
And the rebound is pulled down out of there by McCulloch. White, a runner on the baseline, no good. And McKnight has the rebound for Southeast. Montgomery's shot is no good and is tipped out of there by Banks, and Osherman steals it right back. Now we have numbers, 3 on 2. White all the way in, and they're going to call it on the floor, blocking foul. On Gebhardt. Jackson's second personal foul. Minneapolis will play it in under her own basket. Freehold trigger the inbounds play.
Allison.
Misses point blank. Now Griffin lines up a jump shot. It's no good. Oh,
No.
It rims in.
Bounces a few times and falls in.
Griffin with the shooter's roll.
7-point lead for the Lions, their biggest of the night, I believe.
Gebhardt, Banks, back to McKnight, back to Gebhardt. They gave up a couple pretty good shots. And that ball's tipped out of there
Good ball.
by Griffin, kicked by Banks. It's going to be Minneapolis ball.
Reversing that.
Nope, changed their
They
decision.
did. It's going to stay with Southeast. Montgomery. And the reach-in foul on Allison, I believe. No, 23.
Foul on Minneapolis, Nolan White, his third personal foul, team foul number 2.
White in foul trouble. He has 3. Montgomery guarded by McCulloch. McKnight with the ball out on top. Meckel and Friel head to the scorer's desk. Kind of an odd looking dribble from McKnight. Ball is tipped by Minneapolis.
And for Minneapolis, Jonah Osherman and Trent Meckel.
It will remain with Southeast. Nice hustle by Griffin. Osherman in along with Meckel. I thought White would probably go out with his 3 personal fouls. Darrow's going to play him. Gebhardt, shot from the outside, no good.
Blue ball.
And it's Banks. Banks picks up his 3rd. Trying for position down on the offensive glass. Minneapolis was there in good position. Banks trying to muscle his way in there, whistle with the foul. That's his 3rd. And he heads to the bench. Eklund replaces him. He's not too bad of a replacement. White. Not a good pass, but look at Meckel. Get it right back. Osherman out to Meckel.
Yeah. Oh.
Allison on the baseline, out front to Meckel. Motion offense. Osherman gets the ball screen from Friel. And we throw it away. Terrible pass. Gebhardt is going to get 2 shots out of that.
10. Hunter Allison.
Allison's 3rd. White has 3. Allison has 3. Gebhardt goes to the free throw line. 2-shot foul. It's no good.
Thank you. The young man has special shoes on of some type for some kind of foot ailment, I guess. Weakness.
He gets the 2nd one. 2 out of 3 from the charity stripe.
Timeout, Minneapolis. 30-second timeout.
30-second timeout for the Lions, leading by 6, 29-23. 3:43 remaining here in the 3rd quarter.
Coach Darrow wanted to get McCulloch and Griffin back in the contest for this possession down here at this end. Called the 30-second timeout. Wants to set up the play, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Nice for Minneapolis to get an open look and a bucket here. Nice coaching move there, I think, by Darrow to get a couple offensive hands into the contest with McCulloch and Griffin. And we'll play it in right in front of the Minneapolis bench here. Montgomery still playing with 2 personal fouls and has not picked up the 3rd. Meckel out front. Terrible pass. Well, that didn't work out so well.
Greatest plans of mice and men.
There you go. Minneapolis leading 29-23. Montgomery with the ball. Gets it off to Eklund. He's going to look for an opening. He's a three-point shooter. And they throw it away. Last touch, however, by Minneapolis. It'll stay with Southeast. Montgomery to play it in. 3:14 left, third quarter. And Osherman's going to be whistled with push.
Foul on Minneapolis, Jonah Osherman, his second personal foul, team foul number 4.
Oh, I had him with 3, so evidently I was off a foul there. Somebody else has got one that shouldn't. Gebhardt out to Eklund. Montgomery. Eklund looks for an opening down to the baseline. Shot no good. Short-armed it, and McCulloch comes out of there with it. All the way in, left hand, layup, no good, and Osherman. Gebhardt with the push. That's his third. Call that on the floor. Minneapolis will play it in under her own basket.
White comes in for Friel.
Griffin. McKnight with the forearm. What do you call that, Dale?
The shiver.
Yeah.
The forearm shiver.
That's his third. We get it in now. McCulloch again. To Osherman.
Boom.
Nice
Perfect.
pass. McCulloch with 3 outstanding passes here tonight I can draw from. And the long arms of Jonah Osherman almost gets that one. 3-pointer on its way, no good. And McKnight over the back. I believe, no. They called that on McCulloch, or on White.
Who had the inside position.
And for the Lions, Corey Nichols.
That
Fourth.
terrible call.
Nichols comes in for White.
Montgomery to play it in. Minneapolis leading 31-23. Eklund way out on top. He won't shoot it from there. McKnight. Behind the backboard, that's a tough shot. McCulloch with the big board for Minneapolis. And the layup won't drop. What a hassle.
Foul on the Southeast Saline, Jackson Gebhardt, his 4th personal foul.
Gebhardt has 4. Osherman and Griffin both covered up that ball as Gebhardt tried to get to it, but fouls. And it'll be Minneapolis ball to play in. McCulloch, Meckel, one-hand runner, no good.
Got Osherman with the foul.
Yep.
Foul Minneapolis, Jonah Osherman, his 3rd personal foul.
Now I got him with 3.
Yep.
Minute 29 left, third quarter. Tight game. Good defense by Minneapolis, Dale.
It is. This quarter is very good defensively.
Eklund can't get a shot off. Now Montgomery down low. Shot off the glass, good. He's going to get the basket and the and one.
Foul on Minneapolis, Jonah Osherman, his 4th personal foul.
Wow.
At the line for Southeast shooting one. Nick Montgomery. And for the Lions, Aiden Griffin.
He gets the basket and the chance at a 3-point play the old-fashioned way here. He'll have to earn it from the charity stripe. Free throw on its way is good. 3-point play brings them to within 5. Meckel gets the ball. He's running the point. Nichols on the left wing. Looking inside. Griffin. Back to Meckel. Now McCulloch has it. Guarded by McCulloch and Montgomery. Griffin three-pointer.
Boom.
He's got a pretty nice stroke from the outside, Dale.
Yes, he does.
Now Montgomery three-pointer.
Oh.
Good. Right back at you. Nichols back to McCulloch. Meckel, back rim, no good. It's a good look, and Trent had to pull the trigger. We were out of time. 34-29. Minneapolis leading by 5. Here at the end of the third quarter, we'll be back with fourth quarter action here in just a minute. Well, Dale, I kind of hope we run off and leave them about 12 points behind us, but they're sticking around.
Yep.
We were working on that, but I fully expected them to try their best to get back in it. They're now down by 5. We enter the final stanza. Not a safe lead by any means.
Since they put that three-point stripe in there, arc in there, Dale, no lead is safe. They went to zone. Allison, good.
Yep.
Nice bucket on the baseline by Hunter Allison. They're not going to give Eklund too much room, are they? At least I hope they don't. That's a nice pass from the backside to Banks. His first 2 points of the game. Meckel looks at a 3. Foul. It's called on number 14. That's Ingmar.
Personal foul on Southeast of Saline. Chandler Ingmar, his second personal foul, 16th foul.
Got 2. 16 foul. We'll be shooting after this one, or on the next one. Griffin, bank shot, no good. And Banks has the rebound for the Trojans. Three-pointer on its way. It's good.
Yeah.
5-0 run there for the Trojans. Gets them within 2.
McCulloch back to Griffin. Out front it goes to Friel. Back to McCulloch. 2-point lead for Minneapolis. Meckel's about due. McCullough can't get it to drop.
White.
Hung on the rim and drops off. 6:04 left in the contest. Trojans back in this game. Just down a bucket. Montgomery guarded by McCullough. Shot on its way, no good. Nope. And Meckel clears the board for Minneapolis. And a reach-in foul once again on Engmeyer.
2 shots.
1-1.
1-1.
1-1.
Each team with 7 fouls now.
Yep.
Crucial free throws.
1-1. Nope.
Oh, must have been shooting.
He's been 50% all night. Missed the first, got the second. 5:30 left in the contest. Griffin's second throw on its way. It's good. Three-point lead. 37-34.
Nope.
Montgomery all the way in. Can't get it to drop. And Friel has the rebound from Minneapolis. Oh, ill-advised shot that early in the possession. I think Coach Darrow would like to run a little more clock. McCullough. Friel. There we go. We throw it away. Montgomery all the way in. And it's a one-point contest. Montgomery all the way to the basket. We throw the ball away.
Tight.
Well, we thought it was going to be this way.
Yep.
They call a full timeout, Dale?
I wasn't watching. I assume they have. 4:26 remaining in the fourth quarter. The Lions are up by 8 at one point, I think. Back in the third quarter. Yep, 34-26. I guess we couldn't stand the prosperity.
Pretty good basketball game, a lot of fouls.
Since then, they've outscored us 10-3. It's not a good sign. Need to persevere. Need to win the dang day here.
Trent Meckel with the ball. It's to McCullough. Still on that trapping zone defense. Ooh. McCullough, back rim, no good.
His own rebound.
Rebound.
Off.
Air ball. White way off with the shot here tonight. Montgomery hands it off to Thanks.
Chance for the Trojans to take the lead.
Eklund draws a foul. It's a two-shot foul coming.
Foul on Minneapolis. Caden Griffin, his first personal foul at the line for Southeast shooting 2. Seth Eklund.
Griffin's first personal foul. Meckel hasn't got a foul either. Eklund
later.
hits the first. second throw on its way. It is good as well.
Didn't need to see that.
And they got the lead, 38-37. White again, this timing. Griffin.
Puts it back up for a good layup.
Nice offensive rebound by Caden Griffin, and the stick back is up and good. Now Minneapolis up 1 point. White shot, I think it even glanced off the backboard a little bit there, but had a chance to go in.
3:12
Griffin
remaining.
on the backside, puts it up and in. Darrow with a quick timeout here to lend the guys a little information on this zone that they're trying to attack on this end. We're struggling to attack this zone. .312 left in this contest. Minneapolis clinging to a 1 point lead. Playing tonight without the services of Spencer Davidson. High ankle sprain and a slight fracture. I'm told it's going to be out another 4 weeks. That's 14.67 rebounds a game. Montgomery with the ball for Southeast, guarded by McCulloch. Banks. That's a mismatch when you get White on Banks.
Nope.
Nice rebound by
Good rebound.
White. Held his ground, and Banks missed an easy one. Wow.
Bad pass.
Another turnover from Minneapolis. Eklund. Outside shot, no good.
Reach over. Wow.
Boy, he was over the back. No call, as you could tell.
Good foul.
Banks will go to the free throw line.
Foul on Minneapolis, Trent Beckle, his first personal foul.
Prevented the bucket.
Shooting 2.
He did not make it. 2-shot foul here for Banks. Free throw, no good.
Very good foul.
Good foul.
In for the Lions, Jonah Osherman.
Osherman back in. Banks' second throw on its way. It's good. Tie ball game.
1:40 to go in the fourth.
Need to be smart with the ball.
Osherman playing down low. Wide open. Pass goes right through his hands. Now McCulloch from the outside, rimming off. Griffin shot no good. White has the rebound. McCulloch again, and he walked. Yeah, we had enough chances there, didn't we?
Yep.
Yeah.
39 all, 1:13 to go in the fourth.
I thought Griffin was going to put that baby in, and it
Yep.
rolled off the rim as well. Harris hands it off to Eklund. Now Montgomery has it. Under a minute.
Running that dribble weave.
Foul.
Foul.
Good. Banks with his fourth.
Wow.
One and
Usually
one.
crucial.
Griffin. We need one of them.
I'll take two.
First throw on its way, no good.
.35 seconds. Southeast can go for the winner here.
Now they're going to call a timeout. Set up a play here shortly.
Timeout, Southeast, 30 seconds timeout.
27 seconds left. Bryson Flax calls the timeout for Southeast. They're going to play it in at the time line, 10-second line. And they're setting up the play right now. Southeast to play it in. After that timeout, we'll see what they've got set up for a play. Montgomery has the ball, guarded by McCulloch. Eklund, Gebhardt back in the contest. Harris.
14 seconds.
Timeout, Southeast, full timeout.
Another timeout by Southeast. Saw what we were going to do to defend that dribble weave there. Try something else with 13.3 seconds left. Nail biting time.
Well, they're not going to let us get a look at it, so it's a win for them or overtime, one or the other. Plus, for some reason, Minneapolis comes up with a defensive play of the night. Oh. .39-39, and Southeast will be playing it in. I think they have one timeout left. Minneapolis, I think, has two.
Well, according to the board, they have none. We have three.
Well, the ref just gave him the signal for one, so. I'll go with the 0.
It's going to be huge.
Gebhardt to play it in, into Montgomery. Montgomery shoots from the hip. He does not shoot above his head. It's tough for him to get a shot off.
It's in, he traveled. He traveled. Minneapolis gets the ball with 1.3 seconds remaining.
Wow.
Have to go the full length of the floor.
And they thought they scored.
He did not score. Travel gets a call on the spin move by Nick Montgomery, and that basket did not count. With 1.3 seconds left, if we can get a pass down the floor and one more pass and shot in 1.3 seconds, it can happen.
Wasn't sure what was going on there because I saw Southeast cheering, I saw Minneapolis cheering.
Yeah, the referee called traveling, and
Wow.
And that ball rolled to get in. I mean,
Yeah.
it wasn't a sure thing.
it did go in.
But it rolled to get there.
Half court shot.
Yep, that's about what it's going to be.
It's be huge.
Well, overtime, Dale.
Well, yeah. Put some token pressure on us. Cover us up. Oh!
Wow.
Well, it had a chance.
Whew.
Might have.
Go.
Force that overtime.
Overtime's a 4-minute period. Attrition's going to start taking over now as quite a few guys are playing with 4 personal fouls.
Now they're showing 1 timeout on the board for Southeast, 3 for us. You get an overtime, get a free timeout with each overtime.
Loud atmosphere.
Here we go. First overtime. We get the jump. Jonah up high to take that tip away. A little different defense now. No, same 1-2-2 zone defense. Friel. Griffin back to Friel. McCulloch on the baseline.
They have 8 fouls, we have 9.
Oh. Yeah. Aiden Griffin.
Nice play. Shot no good. And rebound pulled down by Griffin. McCulloch.
He's having one heck of a game.
Has it for Minneapolis. Trent Meckel. Oshman. And he's fouled by Banks.
5th.
Yep, that's what I
5th
got.
personally, yep.
He knows it. He's walking to the bench.
Yeah.
See if we can get Caden beyond 50% here. So 1-1, each team with 9 fouls now. So it'll be double bonus all the way from here on for both squads.
He's got so much time to replace him. He used up all that time to help his guys rest just a little bit out on the floor. Griffin, free throw, no good. Now Southeast with a chance to tie it up or take the lead.
Griffin fouls, trying to get a steal. Southeast at the line for 2.
Foul on Minneapolis, Caden Griffin, his second personal foul at the line for Southeast, shooting 2, Nick Montgomery.
Montgomery, yeah, we're over the limit. It's a 2-shot foul now.
Second foul on Griffin.
Got it. Second throw on his way short, but rolled in.
Bounces in.
41-41. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left in the.
And one chance.
Jonah Osherman. Big basket. That on Harris. It's his first. Osherman with a chance for a 3-point play here. 70% free throw shooter, up and
in the lane.
oh, good grief. That took a point off the board right there.
70% you said shooting?
I think that's what it was. I saw him earlier. McCulloch's 69% or so, and somebody was 70. Thought it was Jonah. Eklund with an open look, doesn't take the shot. Now the entry pass is tipped away by Oshman with the long arms. Big play by Jonah right there. And Minneapolis with the possession and a timeout. Minute 54
30-second
left.
timeout by the Lions. Minute 54. A 43-41 lead.
Make head or tails of it.
Yep.
After that timeout, Minneapolis to play it in at half court. Meckel to play it in. And we get it in. McCulloch has it in the back court. They're going to have to go to a man-to-man with Minneapolis in the lead. Get him out of the zone. Griffin, clear out on top. White.
1:32 to go.
A little short in the game right here, that's for sure. Nope, all the way in he goes. He's fouled.
2 shots.
Foul on Southeast is Lane Chandler Ingmeyer. His fourth personal foul at the line for Minneapolis.
Ingmeyer with 4. Gebhardt with 4. Banks is fouled out. And McCulloch to the free throw line for a 2-shot foul. Good.
Shooting 69% for free throws.
Well, nail biting time. He's the guy I'd want there. How about you, Dale?
Yes. Him or Jonah.
Yep. Good.
Yeah.
4-point advantage, 1:25 to go.
Now guard that 3-point line. We don't need it to be a 1-point game.
Nice tip out by Friel.
Friel. Long arms. Tips her out of bounds. Jumps that passing lane. Montgomery to play it in. Harris gets it off to Montgomery. Oh, Eklund was open. I thought he was going to take that shot. Now Montgomery. Spin move. Shot no good. Osherman has the rebound for Minneapolis. They're going to have to foul now.
What should they do?
Timeout, Minneapolis.
Oh, timeout.
Yep, timeout.
Foul.
I thought Montgomery was trying to foul him, but he got by him, and Coach Darrow wanted a timeout. 50 seconds left in this contest. 4-point lead for Minneapolis, and it has not been easy tonight, Dale.
No, it has not. Thank goodness we reversed the trend in the overtime that was taking place late third through all the way through the fourth quarter. We've outscored them 6-2 in overtime.
I would think they would play some pretty tough defense for about 10 seconds. After that, they will foul just to lengthen this game. Coach Flax could have him foul right off the get-go. Save as much time as possible since they're down 2 possessions.
Well, if Griffin got the ball, I'd foul him.
Yep. He does not hit the front end of the 1-and-1, but it's a 2-shot.
Even then, he's 50%.
Oh, good grief.
We throw it away.
Wow.
Okay.
Timeout Southeast. That's their last timeout. Minneapolis has 1 remaining with 39.9 seconds. The 4-point spread here.
Still a tough road to hoe for Southeast. They're going to be looking for a quick basket. They're not going to run much clock. After that basket, they will foul immediately.
You won't see the dribble we've done much here.
You want to get the ball into the hands of McCulloch or Usherman right off the bat on that inbounds play down there, because they're going to foul immediately. 39 seconds left, so we'll see what Southeast can do. 3/4 court to go, so I would imagine Coach Darrow is going to put on some pressure to slow that advance down just a little bit anyway.
Both teams in
no
the
fouls.
Double bonus, so
no fouls.
2 free throws.
Make them run as much clock as possible.
Yep.
Now me, I would put Friel down there so they can't roll the ball down the court.
Yeah.
Mackel's gonna.
He's thinking about it. Nope.
Ingmeyer out front, Gebhardt. Montgomery, long 3-pointer on its way, no good, and the long rebound's pulled out of there by Meckel. And he's a good one to put at the line as well. Ingmeyer is fouled out. Okay, you can start the bus, Dale.
Why would you shoot a long 3-pointer like that?
And Coach Darrow, playing it smart, pulls the guys out of the free throw lanes as Meckel goes to the line for a 2-shot foul.
5th foul on 14.
Ingmeyer's fouled out, so.
Coach Darrow learned his lesson well several years ago.
Yeah, he did. Because the impossible happened, didn't it?
Yes, yes it did.
I'll never forget it. Trent Meckel, 2-shot free throw, good. Woo! I'll take it. 5-point lead for Minneapolis, 22 seconds left. No fouls, guys, no fouls. You got them both. No fouls. Come on up the court, Trent. Gephardt's gone. That's his 5th.
Dropping like flies.
Good position by Minneapolis on the rebound, and McCulloch goes to the charity stripe. First one on its way, it's good. One more. He misses it. 7 out of 7, Dale, until
Near
that
perfect.
Miss. Eklund, no good. Long shot on its way, no good. It's going out of bounds. That's going to be it. Minneapolis going to win this thing.
0.1
48-41.
seconds left.
Survived it.
.1 seconds. And that's the way it took you.
Wow.
Great game, guys. Great game.
Okay, I'm ready. Oh, you're still running. Point totals for Minneapolis. Victorious here tonight over Southeast of Saline. Point totals first for Southeast. Nick Montgomery led the Trojans with 16 points. Jackson Gebhardt had 6. Eli Harris had 6. Brian Banks had 3. Seth Eklund off the bench had 8. White Car had 2. And that should total up about 41 points. 48-41, the final in overtime. Scoring for Minneapolis, Jonah Usherman with 6. Big bucket late in the game. And Caden McCulloch had a 3-pointer in this game, but he had 10 points still. That means he made 7 in a row from the free throw line. 7 out of 8 from the charity stripe, and that was the victory right there, 7 free throws. Caden Griffin had a game tonight, Dale. He had 23 points. It could have been a lot more if he would have hit those free throws down the stretch, but still a big game from Caden. 23 points, led all scorers tonight. Trent Meckel had 4 points, 2 big free throws in overtime to ice it for Minneapolis. Hunter Allison had 5, and that rounds out the scoring. Goodness, just had 5 guys score tonight.
Southeast outscores us 10-5 in the fourth quarter to get back in the game and tie it at 41, and Minneapolis outscores them 9-2 in the overtime period to take home the win here in what we knew would be a tight game, and it did not disappoint. Minneapolis out rebounds Southeast 32-18. In the second half, we had 13 defensive rebounds to their 4 offensive rebounds. Huge, huge number. Each squad with 12 turnovers in the game. I'm going to go with a Lion power play of the game. 3:12 left in the fourth quarter. We were down. Griffin got a putback, put us up 39-38 after they had gone up by 1. I was thinking that was going to put us in control of the game. It didn't quite, but it kept us in it for sure. And 23 points for Caden Griffin, leading all scorers tonight, is going to be the player of the game. And the play of the game and the player of the game are sponsored by the Scott Oshman Agency and the Citizens State Bank and Trust. We appreciate our supporters for all they're doing to help us broadcast these games. Well, next week we have Valley Heights from Blue Rapids coming in Tuesday, and the big Beloit Trojans.
Big Trojans. That'll
coming
be a
in
big game.
Friday. Yes, it will. So
they're undefeated right now, aren't they?
Through coming into tonight. I have no idea what happened. Yep. All right, with that,
Mike Perry
and Dale Leach going to sign off. Thanks as always for having us in your home. And we'll be back next Tuesday. Have a great weekend, folks.